Hello. So we're gonna do a quiz. This is just to reinforce our learning. So we're gonna do average electricity bill. My electricity bills for the last 3 months have been $23, $32, and $64. What is the average monthly electricity bill over the 3-month period? Write an expression to calculate the mean and use print to view the results. So now this is a question I got off Udacity, and we could work on it in here, but you don't actually need it. You can work on it from your IDLE or the Python shell. I think that's what it's actually called. Right, so let's do that. Let's just work on it from our IDLE, and then we'll check the results off this thing. So, okay, so electricity bills have been $23. Actually, I think you should work on this yourself, so you should pause it here, and then work through it, and then compare your answer with my answer once you get your answer, okay? But for everyone else, let's keep going. So what we're gonna do here is to find the mean, we need to find a total. So we're gonna find the total of we're gonna find the total of his electricity bills for the past 3 months, and then we're gonna take that result and divide it by 3. Now parentheses here are important because, like I said in the previous video, the way Python works is that it works just like, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, you know? It goes through, it does its operations algorithmically. It looks for the parentheses first and then XYZ after that, okay? So this looks like a right answer. I'm gonna copy this and paste it here. Do a test run. Okay, I think I just, because there's a spacing right here, I gotta get rid of. Do a test run and I submit it. And well done. Works. Okay, now let's do the next one. Now for this one again too, you should pause the video here and then work on it yourself. But in other words, in this quiz you're going to do some calculations for a tiler. 2 parts of a floor need tiling. One part is 9 tiles wide by 7 tiles long. The other is 5 tiles wide by 7 tiles long. Tiles come in packages of 6. So how many tiles are needed? So in this first one right here, what we're going to do is we're going to fill this in with an expression that calculates how many tiles are needed. So we're going to take this right here, because there's 2 floors, right? One part of the floor is 9 tiles wide by 7 tiles long, and the other is 5 tiles wide and 7 tiles long. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 9 times 7, and we're going to add that with 5 times 7. Okay? 7 plus 5 times 7. And if you're worried about like how Python's gonna do the mathematical operation here, it doesn't hurt to just do parentheses, you know, to add them in. So now on the second part, we're gonna fill this expression in right here with an expression that calculates how many tiles would be left over. So we're gonna take the total from this, right? So this gives us the total that is needed. And what this does right here is this will give us the total that we buy. So we're going to take the total that we buy, subtract it by what is needed, and that's how we're going to get how many tiles will be left over. Well, let's do that. So we have 17 packages of tiles containing 6 each. So here we're just going to do 17 times 6. Okay. And then we're going to subtract that by the tiles that are needed for the project. And this should give us what is remaining. Okay, we're gonna do a test run. See, looks like it works. We're gonna submit, and everything works fine. Okay. So now question 3 of 3. Here you should pause the video and work on it yourself. Which of these lines of Python code are well formatted? How would you improve the readability of the code that don't use good formatting? So this one's technically it's fine, I guess. Yeah. And this one is not fine because there's space between the print and the expression right here. So we're not going to do that one. The only reason why I said I guess to this one is because, I mean, if the order does matter, but say you wanted to do 2 minus 7 first, you know, or you wanted to do 7 times 7 and then subtract 2 first, you know, like sometimes the parentheses do help for to someone who's not exactly fluid with the language. But in other words, it's fine. This one is fine because all the parentheses are here. You see, it looks pretty clean. So I'm gonna check mark this one. The only reason I'm not check marking this one is because of the space here. And then looking at this one, you take a look at it. It has a parentheses right here, and it has another pair of parentheses here. It's just an extra pair for no reason. It's redundant. You already have these here, so there's no need to have these other ones. But if it didn't have those, even then too, I think it would be fine. I don't know if this is error right here, having an addition sign right next to a subtraction sign. I mean, but clearly it's supposed to be to negate 15, so yeah, so that's kind of questionable. But if you submit this would be correct though. Alright, and that's all for this video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section and or shoot me an email. Looks after this, what we're going to do is we're going to be working on variables and assignment operators.